Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sam Saraswati Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Hello, Suprabhatam. Today we have 3 topics to discuss. All of them are very important, and something which each and every Sanatana Dharmi should know. There are some topics which we may know or we may not know, it's okay. But there are some things, some topics which each and every person should know. And the first topic is Ishvara. Many times our children, ourselves also, are asked very funny questions. They ask us, who is your God? Who is your God? Now when they ask, we do not know what to answer. Is Shiva your God? Is Vishnu your God? Or no, that somebody with an elephant head, is that your God? Or you worship a cow, is cow your God? Or the mountains and rivers, and who is your God? What is the concept of God in our Dharma? In Sanatana Dharma, what is the Ishvara Sankalpa? This is something which should be very clear to us, and we should teach this to our children also. So, first let us think about what is the meaning of Ishvara. We use the word Ishvara to indicate this God in English. Who is Ishvara? The word Ishvara comes from a root Ishte. Ishte iti Ishvara means one who controls, one who governs this universe. So Ishvara means the governor. The one who governs, controls this entire universe is Ishvara. So one aspect of Ishvara is the one who is the controller, the governor of this universe. Also, Ishvara means Ashnute Vyapnoti iti Ishvara. Who is Ishvara? Ishvara means the one who pervades this universe. How is that we say, who is Ishvara? In English they say omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. So according to the understanding, who is Ishvara? Ishvara should be omnipotent. Means Sarva Shaktiman. Kaha Ishvara? Who is Ishvara? Ishvara should be Sarva Shaktiman. Kartum, akartum, anyadha kartum cha shakyate. Iti Ishvara. Kartum, he can do in a manner. Akartum, if he wishes, he may not do anyadha kartum. He may do in a different way. So, Ishvara kartum akartum anyadha kartum cha shakyate. One who can do in a different manner, and if he wishes, he can stop also. That is Ishvara. So, who is Ishvara? Ishvara is omnipotent. When you say Sarvashaktiman, who is Sarvashaktiman? Kartum akartum anyadha kartum chishake. Sarvashaktiman. How can he, can do this? Why Bhagavan is Sarvashaktiman? Because omnisciency. He is omniscient because Bhagavan is Sarvajna. Bhagavan is Sarvashaktiman because Bhagavan is Sarvajna. He knows everything, in and out. That's why he can govern. And why Bhagavan is Sarvajna? So Bhagavan is omnipotent. Why? Because Bhagavan is omniscient. Because Bhagavan is omnipresent. Why Bhagavan knows everything in and out? Why? Because Bhagavan is Sarva Vyapakaha. He is present in this entire universe. So, Bhagavan is Sarva Vyapakatvat Sarvajnaha, Sarvajnatvat Sarvashaktaha. So, Sarvashaktaha, Sarvajnaha, Sarva Vyapakaha Ishvara. Kaha Ishvaraha? One who knows, one who can control, and one who pervades this entire universe is Ishvara. Now, we ourselves also, we study Vedanta, Shastra, everything. But then we see that, there is a Brahman. Then sometimes they say the Ishvara. Sometimes they say Deva. What is this whole thing? See, in our Sanatana Dharma, the Ishvara Sankalpa is three-layered. In our Sanatana Dharma, the highest or the Para Bhava is known as Brahma. Not Brahma. Brahman in English. Brahma. What is this Brahma? Paramatma. What is this Paramatma? That is Nirguna Nirakara. There's no guna in him, there's no form in him. It's formless and without any attributes. That is the highest understanding or realization of Sanatana Dharma, that there is something which is without any forms or names. There's no name also. There's no Nama, Rupa, Guna, Kriyadi. Vihinaha. There's no Nama, there's no name, there's no Rupa, there's no Guna, there's no Kriya. Then what is that? That is the Adhara. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. So the highest understanding of our rishis, let us don't even call it understanding, it is a realization of our rishis that there is a truth beyond all names and forms. And we call that highest level of understanding as Brahma. Brahma. Okay? Brahma. Brahma, if you put it dirgha, it becomes creator. Brahma. Brahman. So, who is this Brahman? Brahma, just we are giving one name because there's no name for that. No name can go there because if you have a name, then everything comes. But we want to indicate something which is the big, which is the Adhara. What is the nature of this Brahman? There is no nature. To say nature means what? There is guna. When there are qualities, then only we can say that this is the nature of a person. It's a good man, bad man, Batman. So there should be some qualities. Then only we can say that this is the nature. What is the nature of Brahman? We can't say. But for our understanding, Upanishad says as Satyam. What is this Brahman you are talking about? That is Satyam. What do you mean by Satyam? Truth. What do you mean by truth? Trikalabadhyam Satyam. What do you mean by Satya? Trikala abadhyam. That which never changes in 3 periods of time. What was there, what is now, what shall be. That is Satya. Think about, when we say that this is truth, that yesterday it was true, but today it is not true, then it is not a truth. So what is Sat? What is Satyam? Sat, the existence. No, not existence as X or Y or Z, as the existence. That is Satyam. That is Sat. Satityasya bhavaha Satyam. We are not talking about this Satyam, he speaks truth. Not that. What is Satyam of Brahman? That is Sat, Unma, the existence. Now, next it indicated as Jnanam. Not Jnanam of something. See, think about I am. I know that I am. Now, please think, you think that how we know that I am there? Not I am there. Each one of us, how we know that we are there? Do we need a proof for that? Do we need a proof to prove that we are there? To prove I am there, you need a proof. Because we have to see the rupa, something, But to know that you are there, we don't need any proof. So what is this Jnanam? Jnanam they are calling. This Jnanam is not I know this or I know that. No. What is this Jnanam? Jnanam is that, see, words are very, very limited. That knowledge that I exist. Ahamasmi, sadabhami, kadachin naham apriya. So, I am. This bodha is known as Jnanam. Satyam Jnanam. Next is Ananda. Ananda, limitless. The limit comes when there are different categories, upadhi. And this bodha is limitless because bodha alone is there. Sadeva somya idamagrasit. See, when this world we see, when the all world was not there, when the world manifests, and once the world goes back, only there is the truth. Like the ocean is there, in that ocean we see that there is a wave appear, and then wave exists, and the wave goes back. But actually, the ocean alone was there. So that truth, which is Satyam Jnanam Anandam, that is known as the supreme consciousness without any names or forms, which is the Adhara of all these appearances and disappearances. That is known as Brahman, which is Nirguna Nirakara. That is the highest understanding of, Sanatana Dharma. Now comes the next layer. That is known as Saguna Nirakara. They say that there is, when that Sadeva Somya Idam, that Sat alone was there, when the power, when the Shakti manifest in that Supreme Consciousness. Then we call that Supreme Consciousness Brahma, Brahman, as Ishvara. See, Brahman by itself is not creating anything or sustaining anything. No, this is the pure Bodha. But when the manifestation starts to appear, the creation, Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, when all this starts to appear, then we call the same truth as Ishvara. It's not that Ishvara is different from, it's a second thing. No, the same truth. Like the ocean itself is the wave. Why? Without the ocean, wave cannot exist. You remember, no, I only want a wave. I don't want an ocean. It's not possible. So, who is Ishvara? Ishvara is none other than the Paramatma in which the Shakti starts to appear. So, who is Ishvara? There, Sagunaha. Gunas are there. What gunas are there? Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Jnana, Shakti. They say, Panjakrityaha Ishvaraha. Who is Ishvara? Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Tirobhava, Anugraha, Panjakrityaha. No? What are the Panjakritya? Who is Ishvara? Panjakritya Parayanaha. Ishvara means who? That Paramatma with Shakti. No? So, that Shakti manifests through the Ishvara, through that Brahman, then when we call that truth as Ishvara. What is Ishvara's duty? There's no duty, okay? Bhagavan is only doing Leela, but then what he does? He is Srishti, he is the creator. Sthiti, he is the protector. He is the Laya. To him everything goes back. And Tirobhava. Fourth guna is, or the Leela of Bhagavan is Tirobhava. What do you mean by Tirobhava? Tirobhava means concealment. See, we all are there. We are all actually that truth, but as though the truth is covered. Hiranmayena patrena satyasya apihitam mukham. The face of God or the face of the truth is as though covered. This covering aspect is known as concealment or tirobhava. So that's why we are able to work in this world. This entire universe is able to work or function because tirobhava. Now, the moment we know that I am Brahma, everything is Brahma, and then what? There's no Leela possible. So, as to Bhagavan, Sri Yashodama, she saw this entire universe in the mouth of Bhagavan. As a baby. Somebody said that he ate some mud, so she wanted to check. So, open your mouth. And then Bhagavan opened his mouth. And then he saw that entire universe is there. In this entire universe, the earth is there. In that earth, this Vrindavana is there. In that, she is there. And the baby is there. In the mouth of the baby, another. Oh, she what? And then what is this? Oh, she felt, this is somebody who is great. But then Bhagavan smiled at her and everything is forgotten. This is known as Tirobhava. So that without that, the Leela cannot happen. So all of us, why are we in this state? Because Tirobhava, Bhagavan concealed the truth. Next is Anugraha. What is Anugraha? To bless. What is the greatest blessing? The greatest blessing is to remove the Tirobhava. Remove the concealment, remove the, that mask and show us the truth. Anyhow, these are the five. Panjakritya Parayano Ishvara. So, in here, there is Saguna Sakaratvam. Saguna Nirakara. There is no form as such. But Ishvara is that You know, same truth which actually operates as the construction in the Srishti Sthiti Laya Tirobhava Anugraha. Many of these Abrahamic religions, their concept of God is this much. Now, they know that He is the creator, He is the sustainer, He is the dissolver, but there is no form as such. That's what they believe. So, in our case, we call that truth as Ishvara. So, in actual sense, the Ishvaratva of Sanatana Dharma is Saguna Nirakara. Next comes Saguna Sakara. But what is that makes Sanatana Dharma different from these Abrahamic religions? Because we actually believe that Ishvara is Sarva Shaktiman. We actually believe that Bhagavan can do anything. See, they also believe that Ishvara is Sarva Shaktiman. They also believe, the Abrahamic religions also believe that Ishvara is omnipotent. Omnipotent means Bhagavan can do anything. And then they say he cannot take a form. This is Paraspara Viruddha. You say that Ishvara can do everything, and at the same time you say that it's not possible to do something. That means then that God is not a omnipotent one. ये कर सकते हैं, वो ये नहीं कर सकते हैं. If you say like that, then that is not Sarvashaktitva. We believe that Ishvara is Sarvashaktiman. Why? Because of that, we believe that Bhagavan can take forms. The Ishvaratva is Saguna Nirakara, but Bhagavan is Sarvashaktiman so that he can manifest himself. So it is possible that Bhagavan can have Rupa also, Saguna Sakara. So, Nirguna Nirakara, Saguna Nirakara, Saguna Sakara. These are the three layers. These are the three phases of the one truth, Ishvara. We have lots of things to discuss, but time is very limited. So, what is this Saguna Sakaratva? Bhagavan, how we say that Bhagavan is Saguna Sakara? Bhagavan appears in this world in three ways. The Saguna Sakaratva of Ishvara is in three ways. One is as the Devataha. Second is known as Virat Purushaha. Third is as the Avatara. So, Saguna Sakara Bhava of Ishvara are of three varieties. One is known as the Devata, different Devata. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwaraha. Brahma is there, Vishnu and Maheshwara. These are all the Brahma, Paramatma himself manifests. And then there is Virat. This entire Prapancha is manifestation of himself only. Ashtamurti Bhrit Deva Pujanam. All this universe, Ashtamurti is none other than that Ishvara himself. So that's why we can worship a tree. Mulato Brahma Rupaya Madhyato Vishnu Rupine Agratas Shiva Rupaya Vrksharajayate Namaha. We can do namaskar to Ashwatha tree, worship it, understanding that this tree represents this universe. So we can worship a river, we can worship any animals, we can worship a mountain. Why? Because Bhagavan is Virat Purusha. Anything in this universe is manifestation of the Supreme. Only that we should have this understanding that through this we are worshipping that Supreme. It's known as Saguna. and Sakara, Virat Rupa. Now there are Devatas. So Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwaraha. They are Trimurti. Trimurti means what? Murti Bhavaha. Means the Ishvara himself manifests in this three form, taking up different guna, sattva, rajas, tamas, so that the entire world can operate. And then there are many devatas. There are karma devata. This itself a big topic. You know, how many devatas are there in Hinduism? They say 33 crore. What do you mean by 33 crore? So there are karma devataha. No, ajana jana devataha, devataha, devaha. So there are dwadasha adityaha, 12, ekadasha rudraha, 11, and ashtavasavaha, 8 vasus. So 12 plus 8, 20 plus 11, 31, and Ashwini Devav 2. So these are the 33. One way there are 33. So karod, kodi in Sanskrit not only means karod but types. So 33 karod means 33 kodi means 33 types of devatas. Now let us not go into it. It's a big topic. We have to discuss sometime. Now we are talking about Ishvara. Now in devatas are like other than Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwaraha, the devatas are of two kinds. One like Ganesha, Shakti, Devi, and then Subramanya, all those devatas. No, they are manifestation of Paramatma himself for different purposes. And there are Indra, Varuna, Agni, they are devataha, they are the governing forces of the universe. Like that, there are different types of devatas. Some other time we will discuss because it's a big topic. So now what we are trying to tell is Saguna Sakaratva. So one type of Saguna Sakaratva is, that's why if you really meditate upon Vishnu, if you really meditate upon Shiva, Bhagavan can appear in front of us. It is possible to see the form of Bhagavan because Saguna Sakara. There is an Akara. Why? Because he is Sarva Shaktaha. Saguna Sakaratvat. Now, second level is known as Virat Prapancha. This entire Prapancha is Bhagavan. Third is Avatara. This is our next topic. So, what is the Ishvara Sankalpa of Sanatana Dharma? The Sanatana Dharma believes that there are three phases for the Satya. First is known as Saguna Sakara, Saguna Nirakara, and Nirguna Nirakara. Now, a very unique aspect of Sanatana Dharma is this concept of Avatara. Incarnations. What is Avatara? If you ask the new generation, they say this is a beautiful movie which came. So what is Avatara? Avatara means avatarati, to come down. That's the meaning in Sanskrit. When you add this prefix to taradhatu, tarati, avatarati, to come down. So I am in the first floor. Saha Pradhamasrenyaha avatarati. He is coming down from the first floor. So every day we do lots of avatara. We are staying in the 7th floor, we come down. So we are doing avatara only. But here avatara means that Bhagavan, one who is, Ananda Rupaha, there's no names and forms, that Ishvara comes down to the plane of this universe, takes up names and forms. That is known as Avatara. Now, why Avatara? Avatarati iti. What is Avatarati iti? Drishti gocharata prapti. Means we are able to perceive. That's why Avatara is Avatara. Now, why this Avatara? Why? How can we perceive him? Leela Rupatvat. But why? Because he decided. There is a lot of difference between Avatara and Janma. We are all born. In English, now they say, reincarnation. This incarnation and reincarnation is with only Ishvara. For us, it is birth, Jiva, rebirth. We are not reincarnated, no, we are not incarnating. What is the difference? Because in Ishvara, it is his Leela. For a Jiva, we have to, because of our prarabdha, we have to come down. But Ishvara is not coming down because he has some prarabdha. No. For Bhagavan, it is Leela. What is Leela? Leela means Lalityat Leela. Because Bhagavan is so sarala. He's so... So because of that saralatvam, Bhagavan manifests. That is the Avatara. Or Mahatmya Spurtihi Leela. What is Leela? Leela means Mahatmya Spurtihi. The greatness of Bhagavan, God, manifests. The manifestation of the greatness of Bhagavan is Leela. Or Saulabhyata Leela. See, suppose there is no incarnation, so there is no Avatara, we shall never even able to understand or experience Bhagavan. That's why Bhagavan becomes Sulabha through Leela. So, what is Avatara? Leela Rupatvam Avatara. Avatara is the manifestation of Bhagavan for Leela. Now comes the question, how many avatars are there? We say, Dashavatara. But if you read Bhagavata itself, there are 22, 24 avatars said in the beginning itself. And then Bhagavata gives us a very great insight. Bhagavan says, Bhagavata says, Avatarahi asankhyeyaha, innumerable. Nobody can actually count number 1, 2. No. Avatarahi asankhyeyaha. But Shastra says that there are 9 types of Avatara. Not 9 Avatara, okay? 9 types of Avataras are there. The first type is known as Gunavatara. Gunavatara means what? What are the gunas? Sattva, Raja and Tamas. This Sattva, Rajas and Tamas manifest because he wants to manifest. So when that Sattvika aspect or Rajasika aspect or Tamasika aspect manifests because of his, we call that as Avatar. It's known as Gunavatar. Second is known as Amshavatara. Small, the Bhagavan is so Ananda. But a small portion as though Amsha of Bhagavan manifest, that is known as Amshavatara. And third is known as Kalavatara. One Shakti, one power of the Lord manifest. Then we call it Kalavatara. The fourth one is known as Jnana Avatara. Bhagavan manifests to express the truth, like Hamsavatara, Vyasaha. They are all Jnanavatara. They manifest just to give us Jnana. Next is known as the it's a beautiful avatar, known as Purti Avatara. What is Purti Avatara? The Mahatmya. Bhagavan manifests as Bhakta. That's why if you read the list which is given in Bhagavata, even Narada is also an avatara. That's spurti. That is Bhagavan's Mahatmya manifests. Then comes the next kinds of avatars known as the Avesha Avatara. Means Bhagavan want to perform some actions. For that, he enters, or his power enters into a person for some time, which enables this person to, take up this action which the God desires. That is known as Avesha Avatara. They say that, Parashurama, he was meditating in Narayana Saras. And Bhagavan wanted to perform some avatara krityaha, because the Heyas became so powerful, and then, the Kshatriya Kula became so, polluted. He wanted to teach them and put them into place. So it's believed that Bhagavan's Shakti entered into Parashurama, and with that Avesha, he could 21 times destroy the Kshatriya Kula and put them at place. To fight with Kartavya Virarjuna is impossible, because Kartavya Virarjuna is none other than the Sudarshana Chakra of Bhagavan. So powerful. But Bhagavan did this Avesha Avatara. And when, after this everything is done, when Parashurama met Sri Ramachandra on the way after the marriage, that time that Avesha entered back into Sri Ramachandra. So that is known as Avesha Avatara. Next comes as the Purna Avatara. All the aspects of Bhagavan manifest through the avatar. Avatarahi asankhyayaha. There are innumerable avatars, but the Purna avatars are very rare. They say, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All the Shodasha Kalas of Ishvara manifest through Krishna. So that's why it's known as Purna Avatara. Sri Ramachandra, Sri Bhagavan, they are Purna Avatara. Then comes Nityavatara. See, if somebody asks us, have you seen God? We say no. That is not true. Why? Are we seeing this prapancha? Morning, do we see sun? Do we see the moon? Do we see this, the sky and the stars and the water and this universe? Yes. We are actually seeing God. Because they are all manifestation of that Ishvara alone. That's why in Rudra, there's a very beautiful says, even the women who carries, water, or the shepherds, they all see you as Aditya. So everybody, all of us have seen God, but we have not recognized Him. That's all. प्रतिभिज्ञा नहीं हुए हैं, परंतु हम सब भगवान को देखे हैं, देखते हैं. Now also we are seeing Him only as this universe. Known as Nityavatara. It's always there. Then comes a very, very special avatar known as Archavatara. What is Archavatara? Bhagavan manifests. See, when we do puja, etc., we do dhyana and we do avahana. Isn't it? So we do avahana into that what you call the pratima or the vigraha. What happens? Bhagavan really manifests. If you have that kind of bhakti. That's why when Sri Ramakrishna started to do the puja of Bhavatarini in that temple, now also if you go and then look at that, Kalika, who is a Dakshina Kali. The most terrible form of Kali is known as Dakshina Kali, who faces south. Like we have the Aghora Murti in the Shaiva Siddhanta, the same is Dakshina Kali, very terrible. But if you look, I'm sure many of you might have seen Dakshineshwara in Calcutta, that Kalika, she's so beautiful. We will not feel that this is a terrible form of Devi. Why? Because Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna worshipped her. And Archavatara, that Bhagavan manifests through Archana Bimba. So, every day when we do our Avahanam, Bhagavan manifests. And that's why when we do Avahana, when we do Udvasanam also. When you finish the puja, you do Udvasana. Udvasana means you take Bhagavan back into your heart. So these are the different types of Avatara. Why? What is the purpose of Avatara? As we said, purpose is Leela. But they say, why Bhagavan comes? Most important thing is Bhaktanugrahartha. What is the purpose of Avatara? Avatara is to bless his devotees. Bhaktanugraha. Second, Bhagavan, see, how we want to see Bhagavan, Bhagavan also like to see us. Bhakta want to see Bhagavan. Bhagavan also want to see us. Naham vasami vaikunde yoginam hrudayeshu va yatra madbhakta gayandi tatra tisthami narada. I love to see my devotees. So Bhagavan comes down, always there. He gets bored. Nobody is there to talk. Oh, so he comes down. Bhakta darshanartham. Just Bhagavan, Bhakta want to see Bhagavan. Bhagavan also want to be with his Bhaktas. Then says, Shishta Rakshana. Not only Bhagavan's Bhakta, all those people who walk the path of Dharma, Bhagavan want to protect them. Shishta Rakshanam. Next is Dushta Shikshanam. Want to put wicked people at the right place. So, please understand, you don't think that no, Bhagavan comes and just kill, etc. No. Bhagavan actually, how Bhagavan do the Dushta Shikshanam? Not just by killing them, but by transforming them. The Bhagavad Kritya, Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shanti Mapnuyat, Shando Muccheta Bandebhyah, Muktaschanyan Vimochayed. What is Bhagavan's Dushta Shikshanam? Sometimes we see that, Bhagavan kills because maybe sometimes is needed, but most of the time, just by Bhagavan's, when people look at him, Angulimala was the terrible, dacoit was there. The moment the Angulimala looked at Gautama Buddha, that is how Bhagavan do the Dushta Shikshanam. Not only all by killing and destroying. That transformation. Durjanaha Sajjano Bhuyat. Durjana transforms into Sajjana. That is Bhagavan's Avatara Kritya. That's why Bhagavan want to come. Bhagavan comes down for the Dushta Shikshana. Next is Samashti Prarthana Puranam. Bhagavan comes down, Bhagavan takes avatars to fulfill the prarthana, the prayer of the Samashti, the universe. Whether it is a Bhakta or whether it is Samashti, when Prahlada prayed to Bhagavan, he appeared. Or when Brahmaji prays also. So, whether it is individual or the total level, when the prayers reaches him and he understands that I have to come, and I have to manifest myself in order to fulfill the prarthana, the prayers of the universe, Bhagavan manifests. Samashti Prarthana Puranam. Then, why all these things happen? Actually, all this can be summed up to one word, that is Dharma Rakshanam. Dharma Rakshanam, to protect Dharma. To protect Dharma only, he does all this. So, in Gita also, 4th chapter, we see Bhagavan says that Yada yadha hi dharmasya glanirbhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srajamyam. I manifest whenever there is dharma, has faces challenges. Right? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami. Come again and again and again to re-establish Dharma. So what is the purpose of Avatara? So these are all the purpose of Avatara. These are all actually to manifest, to establish Dharma. So we said that Bhagavan, Saguna Sakara Bhava of Ishvara, manifest as Devataha. Second is Avataraha. And then Prapancha. Now, there is another, aspect of Ishvara, which is known as Guruhu. So that is the third topic today, Guruhu. This is also a very important aspect. That's why the minds, the intellects which are trained through this Abrahamic thought flow, they never understand. We go to a person, we worship him as though he is Ishvara. Not as though. For the Bhakta, Guru is Ishvara. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. That's why Kabir said, if Bhagavan, Govinda and Guru both appears in front of me at the same time, I will do my pranams to my Guru first. Why? Because of this Guru, Govinda came to me. So in our tradition, they call, this living Devatas. Living Ishvara is very, very, very important. In order to understand this Guru, we should go a little deeper into our understanding of Parampara. See, nowadays, you see everywhere, you have management gurus, now you have computer guru, then you have so many gurus. That is because people doesn't understand what is this Guru, what is the Guru Tattva. See, the most important aspect of Sanatana Dharma is Jnana. So Bhagavan manifests to spread the knowledge. So whoever gives us knowledge in our tradition, for us, they are all, somebody has to be worshipped. So we have gradation. The first type of teachers, we call them, in our tradition, we call them Upadhyaya. Who is an Upadhyaya? Upadhyaya means a lecturer. He comes, he gives us lectures and he goes away. Whether you understand, whether you don't understand, it doesn't matter to me. I will come, I will teach you, I will go away. Because I get my salary at the right time, so I come. That is known as Upadhyaya. The Upadhyaya is a person who comes and shares knowledge. Now, little more higher than Upadhyaya is Adhyapakaha. Who is Adhyapakaha? Adi Apakaha. He is not a person just who comes and gives us some lectures and goes away. He is a person who tries his best, to teach us. Helps, he is the one who helps the student to understand the concepts. Not only giving some lectures, but he helped the student to understand. Adi Apakaha, the one who plans, the one who puts this, informations or ideas into the head of the people. They are adhyapaka, one who actually help us to understand, grasp, imbibe all this great wisdom. That person is known as adhyapaka, upadhyaya, adhyapaka. Greater than adhyapaka is an acharya. In our tradition, acharya is greater than an adhyapaka, is different than the adhyapaka. Who is an acharya? Achinoti cha shastrani, acharya sthapayatyapi, anyancha prerayanditi, acharya kavayo viduhu. Who is an acharya? Acharya is not a person who only knows some little bit of knowledge, a person who is with a wide understanding of truth. We go to a teacher, physics teacher, and ask him about chemistry. He says, what is this? This is not my subject. You ask that person. Okay, Acharya is a person who can actually help us, one who can integrate the different, different branches of knowledge, and not only just Achinoti cha shastrani, one who is a master in different branches of knowledge. See, the important thing in Acharya is he practices what he preaches. So a teacher is a one, who guides us through his example. So that is why we call him Acharya. Adhyapaka, you don't look at his life, he is a one who tried to help us to understand the ideas. But Adhyapaka is the one who teaches us with his life. An example. He becomes an example for our life. So he gives us inspiration. I should also. No, not only that he practices, he inspires us to live a noble life. So that's why a person, an adhyapaka and an acharya are different. Adhyapaka also teach, acharya also teach. But the difference is when that teacher starts to inspire us, then he is known as acharya. Now, next level of our parampara is kavihi. A kavi, now in many of our languages, kavi means a poet. But in our tradition, we call kavi not only a poet, kavayaha kranta drashtaraha. Who is a kavi? Kavi is a person who sees the life in full picture. Not only some subjects. A kavi is a kranta drishtihi. So he sees the life in one, frame so that he can see, he can understand what is happening in the world. He understands the karya karana sambandha, what is happening, what is the connection, what shall happen even in the future. He can foresee because he sees the life as one. So that is why he is known as Kavi. Many of us, when we read Bhagavad Gita, we wonder one statement of Bhagavan. What is that? Bhagavan says, Kavina Ushana Kavihi. In the Bhagavan's Vibhuti Vistara Yoga, there Bhagavan says that Kavinam Ushana Kavihi. I am that Ushana Kavi among Kavis. Ushana Kavi is Shukracharya. Shukracharya. So Shukra, Bhagavan says that I am Shukracharya among Kavis. And then we wonder, what kind of Kavi is this? We have not read any, literature work of, if he has said that Kavinam Kalidasaha, we understand. But Ushana, see here Kavi is not a poet, Kavi Kranta Drashtaraha, who can see the play of life and inspire us to understand the play of life. So that's why it is Kavihi. Now, higher than Kavi is a Muni. Muninam apyaham vyasaha. Sometimes we all think these are all, differences are there. Who is a Muni? Mananashilatvat. A person who is in constant contemplation. It's like the Madhana, like the that Amrita Madhana, like that a person who is in constant contemplation of the higher truths of life is a Muni. And comes the next level, Rishihi. Rishayo mantra drashtaraha. A Muni constantly contemplate on different aspects of life. A Rishi is an equipment through which the supreme truth reveals the facts of life. So Rishi means, Rishis are like the mouthpiece of God, through which we will be able to know the truth. And then comes the concept of Guru. Upadhyaya, Adhyapakaha, Acharya, Kavihi, Munihi, Rishihi. Then comes the word Guru. Now, what is the meaning of Guru? Says, Giryate Pujyate iti Guru. One meaning of Guru is Giryate Pujyate iti, means the one whom we should respect. Who is a Guru? Guru is a person whom we should respect. That's the first meaning. That's why the Smriti tells us, Upadhyaya Pita Jeshta Bhrata Chaiva Mahipatihi Matula Shwashwara Snata Mata Mahapita Mahau Bandhu Jeshta Pitruvyascha Pumsyete Guravasprataha. The Smriti tells us, who is a Guru? Guru is a person whom we should worship. Like Upadhyaya, our teacher. School, we go, we learn from people, they are there to be worshipped. They are, in a way, they are also Guru. And Pita, our father. Jeshta Bhrata, our elder brother. Mahipatihi, the king. Matulaha, our uncle. Shushuraha, father-in-law. Snata, a person who is highly studied. Matamaha Pitamaho, our grandfather from the maternal and our level. Bandhuhu, any relative who is of, who was elder, who was more than our age. And Jeshtaha, one who is of the any in this society also, if anybody is elder to us, he is a Guru. And Pitruvyaha, your father, our father's brother. These are all Gurus. Acha? Yes, that's why when we meet them, we should do pranam to all of them. They are our Guru. But in our, they are all Gurus, we have to take care. But then in our spiritual science or in, Shastric view, who is a Guru? Says, who is a Guru? Girati Ajnanam Nashayati iti Guruhu. But who is a real Guru? Sadguru. Who is a Sadguru? Sadguru is a person, Girati Ajnanam Nashayati. The one who has that power to destroy our ignorance. No, Grinati Upadeshati Tattvam. How is that Guru is able to destroy the ignorance? Through two ways. One, through the Upadesha, another through his Anugraha. That is the important aspect of Guru. Who is a Guru? A Guru is of course, Guru also gives us Tattva Jnana Upadesha, but Guru is a person who can actually bless us and take us beyond. They say Gurus are those like the boats or the ships. So, as the boat sails from one shore to the other, the boat takes many, many people along with it. This is the power of Guru, which is not there in other categories. Acharya, Upadhyaya, they're all great. They can all inspire us. But a Guru can actually show us the Supreme. So, in the Guru Gita, Sri Parvati asks Bhagavan, who is a Guru? Bhagavan says, Jnanam Swanubhava Shantihi Vairagyam Cha Vaktrata Dhritihi Shadgunaishwarya Prayukto Hi Bhagavan Sri Guru Priye. Bhagavan says, who is a Guru? A Guru is a person where there are 6 gunas. What are they? 1, Jnanam. He have knowledge. Now, knowledge about the truth. Jnanam. Not only just information, so anubhava. Yes. Swanubhava is realized himself. And Shantihi. Because of that realization, he is at peace with himself, he is at peace with the universe. Shantihi. And because of that Shanti, Vairagyam, there is no raga, there is no dvesha. See, a Guru is a person who can, whom you can go as you are. You can be naked in front of him. Doesn't mean that you remove the clothes. Naked in your, you don't have to. You see, you cannot be naked in front of others. Naked means, inner nakedness. You cannot actually show who you are because we become vulnerable. But Guru is a person whom we are, because there is no raga, there is no dvesha. He sees us as we are, or he sees us as himself. Jnanam Swanubhava Shanti Vairagyam Vaktrita, who is able to really guide us through proper words, and Dhritihi. Suppose a Guru's Kadaksha Drishti falls on us and he decides, I want to change this person. Whatever may happen, we may, Guru gives us instructions, we do it, we actually practice it for a few days and then we forget. But Guru is a person, we may forget, but Guru will not forget us. We may forget our Guru. Actually, if that is our Guru, he will never forget us. See, I'm sure you might have heard about Sri Sharada Devi, who was the divine consort of Sri Ramakrishna. So, they believe that she herself, she was none other than Jagadambika. Sri Ramakrishna worshipped her as Shodashi Jagadambika. Now, see, but she lived a very, normal, sarala jivan. So, people around her, they used to see that midnight she will get up. Midnight, and will be doing malas and malas of japa. So they asked, why mother you are doing all this? No, you are none other than that supreme truth. Why you have to do this mala? She says, I have given mantra diksha to many, many people and I know that they are not practicing anything. They take mantra from me. But they don't do any japa, so I am doing this japa for them. This is Guru. This is known as Dhruti. Once he catches us, that's it. We will never be able to be free from him, because they have not like us. We are fickle-minded. Now I feel that everybody is taking Diksha, so let me also meet. But Guru is someone who accepts us as we are, and one who is so compassionate that he gives himself to us and takes us to the supreme realization of our own true sense. So he is the one, they say that he is the bridge between the Bhakta and Bhagavan. He is that bridge, he is that boat which actually carries us to that truth. Guru is the person who can, we study in chemistry, etc. No? See, when there is any chemical reaction, you need a kind of energy to start it. So, and from where that energy comes, they say that when we are blessed with a Guru, the Guru gives his powers to us to start this journey, to walk the path and to realize the supreme truth. We are so blessed. See, don't think that, see, the Guru never dies. Guru, that's why we say, the Bhajagovindam we have studied, we should do satsanga. Most important thing in our life as a sadhaka is satsanga. Means when Mahatmas are there, we should take any kind of pain to be with them, to learn from them. But see, we can hear all these things, learn these things from books. But when we are in their presence, they are not only teaching us through words. Their power, their Shakti also comes to us. Because of which we are able to understand these truths. So satsanga, see now where is this Guru? Where to find Guru? Understand that Guru is always with us. If Bhagavan wants that we have to have a Guru in front of us, it's a person. If we have that kind of real longing for that, Bhagavan will come in the form of a person. Bhagavan will bless us with and if it is not there, see, so many Gurus are there in our parampara. That's the parampara, Guru parampara. Sadashiva samarambham Sankara madhyamam asmadacharya padyandam. There are thousands and thousands of realized masters in our parampara. Please understand that they are not dead and gone. They are there. When they come out of their body, then they have become very much available for anyone at any place to get connected with. So there are thousands. That's the blessing of our religion. We don't only have one Mishiha. We don't have one Christ or one Muhammad or one Buddha. We have thousands of them. Get connected with any of them, it's satsanga. Accept them and then read them and meditate upon them, and we'll see that they are with us. Through the parampara, they are with us. Through their works, through their books, they are with us. And with when we read their life, through their teachings, they are eternally with us. May we understand this wisdom that Gurus are there with me Let us dedicate ourselves at the lotus feet of Guru, and through Guru, we understand the Avatara Tattva. Through the Avatara, we understand Sakshal Sri Bhagavan, the truth, which is the real nature of ourselves. May Sri Bhagavan, Sri Guru Dev bless us all with many of such opportunities where we shall be able to understand, read, listen to this divine wisdom, which brings an inner change in all of us, and then experience that supreme truth in this life itself. I'm very thankful for the Chinmaya Mission, Mulund, that they invited me here, especially to the Acharya of the Mulund Chinmaya Mission, and also the entire team of Chinmaya Mission Mulund, to give me a chance to come here and meet all of you. Thank you very much to each one of you, because of which, I could also think about these great, beautiful ideas. Thank you. Hari Om. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.